Greetings and salutations. I'm Matt, this is JP, and we're working on junk. Hope you enjoy it. If not, I'll just change the channel because we really don't care. So the hood on the 60, you know, it's a solid hood. So I might use it, I don't know, but I got a huge dent here in the front end. As you can see, it doesn't, probably workable out. That's from a little accident she was in. We won't blame who was at fault for that. Anyway, so I got another hood off of a parts car, and that hood, I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I may have to do some repair because I got a lot of rust along this front lip. So I might need to use some body seam sealer or something, because I'm thinking once that gets blasted, that's just going to open up a can of worms. But we'll see. We'll see what the body man thinks. But one of the things that happened is when I removed this hood, I broke the bolts off inside this hinge plate. So as you can see there, whoop, they're busted off in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these nuts and I'm going to place them on top of the busted bolt, and I'm going to weld them in place with a welder, and then I'm going to try and twist them out of there. They've been soaking with PB Blaster here for the last day or so, so I'm hoping that after I weld these on there, that'll get them nice and hot, and I should be able to spin them right out. So the idea is to weld that nut to the stud that's inside there and not to the actual hood. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this hood isn't the best, but it's, when you're working with a car where they only made a handful of them, you got to use it with what you got best to use. So let's see how this goes. All right, so I welded this washer to the bolt and then the nut to the washer. So hopefully this will work. We'll find out here. It might just twist right off too, I don't know. Yep, broke right off. As you can tell, I've attempted this like 3 times now. So. Attempt number 5.
The best cheap one you can get.
Attempt number 6. Shut up over there. Ooh, this might work. This might work. JP,
Yes.
may you hold the hood for me, please? It's twisting. Maybe. I don't know. Payment plan. Hold the camera. This one here seems to have grabbed pretty good.
Alrighty. Ready?
Attempt number 7.
Pile of heated up bolts.
We got the professional educated welder here that now did it.
I think it's probably gonna snap.
You done went to school for it.
I did.
You got a diploma and everything for welding.
I think the bolt's coming. I think it would have broke by now. It was getting ready to break. Oh, you turned it sideways! I broke it more. My weld held, and I broke the bolt further.
Oh yeah. So we can't blame you and your educating.
Blame the rusty bolt that's in there.
Got all the glass trim removed around this front windshield, and now I'm going to try and pull this windshield out. Best way to do this is to get inside, put your feet up on it, and try and push it out. This window is already broken, so there's really no concern if I break it anymore. It's already cracked and full of bullet holes, so I just want it out of there. Did get the top chrome trim off. That's up there, and some of those need to get sent out to the chrome shop. There's a couple of dings in them. They need to be polished before I put them back on. So progress is being made here in the glass removal. So this is the best way to do this, is to sit on the front seat, put your feet up in the window, and evenly try and push on it until it pops out. Just slowly but surely. There we go. And she's out. Just like that. And you just push her forward and out she goes. Voila! Oh, I just knocked the ashtray out of the floor, out of the dash. Well, give me something else to fix. So a good thing to do when you're doing a big restoration and you're dismantling a car like this is what you want to do is as you take things apart, you want to label stuff so that when you go to put it back together in 6 months or a year, you know where everything is. In this instance, these screws here are all the screws that I took out of these interior moldings that went around the windshield up inside here and then down along here. All this stuff. So this is all ready to come out. You know, so now I need to know where my hardware is to put those back together when I put them back in after I paint them. So what I do is you just go to the store, buy these little reclosable snack bags. There's a black magic marker. You write on the bag what it's for, and you put it in a box. And when you go to put it back together, you have everything you need. Sometimes stuff gets lost, and it's always a good idea to have a parts car. And that's why out in the woods behind the shop, I have another 60 Edsel sitting in the weeds. So if I do happen to lose a screw or don't know where something goes, I always have that pattern. But if you don't have that pattern, it's a good idea to label everything and keep it organized. That way you know where everything's at. So good idea to follow. Alright, so we're going to pull the steering wheel off the 69 Grand Prix here and replace the turn signal switch. With that, you need a steering wheel puller, which we have here. And what you want to do, you get your two bolts. Alright, you need to use a couple washers here to keep them. So put those two on that, on that. Okay, feed them in there. You know, all I gotta do is make sure that they're even, and you tighten them down so that it pulls back on the steering column or the steering wheel evenly. You don't want it to pull back kittywampus.
Yeah, we know how that goes.
Oh, the little Johnson thing fell off the end of it there. You need that little Johnson knob. I think that's the proper term for it too, is a Johnson knob.
That's not 9/16
No? Was it a ½ inch?
or small.
Well, alright, so we got our steering wheel puller all hooked up here, and I'm going to pull back on this, and it should pop it right off the column. There she be. She's loose. There we go. The whole thing will come out now, and have to feed those horn contacts back through there or do something, or just lay it on the floor. But simple as that. Some of them are simple, and some of them you fight with and cuss and swear and throw stuff.
Ruin the threads.
Ruin the threads.
And
Then you end up going to the junkyard buying a whole column. But this one here, so far, so good. So we got in here this far. We're not sure how this black plate comes out of here. Before we start prying on crap and destroying stuff, we're going to use this factory 69 Pontiac Grand Prix service manual that I bought for JP here down at the Jefferson Car Show.
Yeah.
This was his Christmas present.
A Christmas present early.
Yeah. So we're going to page through here and see if we can figure out how that properly comes apart.
Properly. Before we just start pulling on stuff.
Right, yeah. All else fails, read the instructions. So here we go. Story time. So we found out, according to the service manual, we have to remove this black plate by depressing it in with a special tool from GM so that we can remove the little snap ring that's down inside there. Well, we don't have a special tool from GM that belongs to a 69 Grand Prix, so we're going to use Steve's hands and a pick set, but sadly, my pick set, well, there's no picking left of them. Over the years,
Stubbles.
They're just stubs from
Ice picks, maybe.
Yeah, from misusing them. So this little Matco set that I had that I bought years ago, I have busted. So I went to Sears the other day, bought myself a new set. I got a whole set of these now. So these over here are junk. So we're going to see if we can bust this one by removing that snap ring. So yeah, let's see how this is going to work here. I don't know if you want to press on that, and I'll try and dig it out, or...
It's done.
There.
Ah!
Got it. Yeah, special tools. Baby stuff.
Little
What do you need
girls.
to- Yeah, for little baby girls to do this stuff.
Alright, now I don't know what happens.
Take apart a bomb. You know, you do the wrong thing and it blow up or something. Alright, so there's a little screw in here, which I don't think we can see yet, a light.
Yeah, I got a flashlight there.
And as you can see in there, it's stripped. Somebody's been in here before. It's stripped. The turn signal switch is broke. I just broke your steering. I just broke your console. So this is all busted in here anyway. So what we're going to do is bust all this out and then try and get some type of a vice grip or a nut grabber on there and get that out of there. So if whoever was in here before, you're an idiot. So we got this all apart. We're going to use this vice grip that's on this little screw in there to see if we can get it out of there. Look at that.
Yeah?
Yep, loosen it right up.
Sweet.
What are you doing down there, JP?
What? You eating brownies again?
Yeah.
I'm breaking stuff. I got insulation. Is that payment plan? Oh, what happened?
So Steve's trying to jam a that into there.
Yeah, you can't see nothing. Your flashlight skills are quite horrible.
Down into there. Yeah. That's good.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
It's a little hole
Mm-hmm.
right there.
Yeah, they want you to shove that in there without ruining it. I don't know who come up with that idea.
Yeah.
Oop, I'm gonna fall off my chair.
It must have been.
So what are you gonna do, Steve?
Cut them all off.
Get it? Ooh, we about took that hood out.
Right underneath.
Final assembly of the steering column back together. JP here is Excited?
Oh, all right. I'm something, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, you're something, all right.